ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ ọka aka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etugha eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ. Ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi, onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onwe ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịrị ma ruo mgbe ebighị ebi, n'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọbịa nwere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. Anyị wee na-akpọkụ uwe na-arịọ gị na-asị, lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gotu wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbodo ekwensu bụ zuu nke mmadụ dị ndụ karị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị anyị ga-ekele ha nsọ gị, wee nye gị nsọpụrụ n'ụtụ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị. Anyị onwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nzọmụkwụ anyị niile. Ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile. Anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ. Anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi, sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwanyị akpụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma, na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ, ha wee daa hapụ ikuni ọzọ. Obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala nwekwa n'ihi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anyị onwe anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkọ ha nsọ gị, na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ egwezuga gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onwe onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị ebi, mara onye ka a na-arịọ gị. Ise ise ise.
Ndewo, ndewo, ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Chineke. I greet you all. It's below 0 degree here, out here where I am, and we just have to continue. Ụmụ Chineke, this is a serious matter. This is a serious matter, and it's a serious commitment for us, and we have to keep pushing because the end of the wickedness is here. The end of that wicked empire called the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, the end is here. So we must continue, and we must not stop. So that's why we are here this morning. So Muchineke, I want to bring this, first of all, bring this video to you, and
this kind of country want to do so.
I want to bring this. I want to just bring some of these clips to you, and we will be just speaking about them very quickly. We must be united in our stand against the propaganda of Nigeria, against the propaganda on Christians and on Biafrans in Nigeria and around the world. We must be united because the end of that evil is now, and united we stand, divided we fall. So please do not stand on the fence. Do not sit on the fence. Please, for the sake of posterity, for the sake of your conscience, for the sake of your future, your life, your own life. Because if you do not stand for those that are oppressed today, pretending that you want to benefit from the oppressors, I bet you and I swear, the oppressors will come for you also. They will not spare you. So let's play some of these clips and do some analysis on it. The weather is too cold here. I'm not going to spend so much time out here. And let's do this. Please hit the like button and share, and let this continue to go viral. Today is the 21st of January, 2026. Day one. Let's go.
And this kind of country want to do so. I don't know what people for the do when they wipe party. What they do for North today, so they don't do rich so for OD before they wipe OD arms. I've been a mother KKO now and I want to talk. You understand? So that mother KKO now want to talk. We get government leaders that are incompetent. For so many years, they were stealing the crude oil in Niger Delta. In the presence of army, they put army for the river, put them for the river, put air force, then they steal. Till they give this job to a civilian. Till they give this job to a civilian, they pay the civilian 4 billion naira. Job way Nigerian army, navy, air force nothing do. Now one civilian guy got on polo now to do that job, collecting 4 billion every month. Is that not incompetence? Now this kind of country now could day. Now this kind of country so now could day. We cannot live in this kind of country now. The best bet is to share this country. Why don't I arrest me? I don't care. Biafra, give us referendum. We need referendum to leave that country. We cannot be in this kind of country. If not let America here, someone can arrest me. We cannot be in this. It's not possible. My mother is there, my brother is there. Nobody is safe in that country. The only people that are safe in that country are the leaders of that country. The ordinary man is going through tough time. Share this post. Take about your head not correct. But back then you the mad. Every day you wake up in that country is killing. Killing innocent people, they die every day. Share this post. Take a ban. You get to resign. We give you time to resign. Nigeria is time to take. Listen, I tell you, when I go to tell Nnamdi Kanu, but when I know say we have over 1 million Nnamdi Kanu out there, and I am one of them. We have over 1 million. When the time come, when the time come, when I go see kill, when I go tire. We cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. Family of six throughout last time at the team my age. Family of six was eliminated. The only sin they have committed is because they are Nigerians. The only sin they have committed is because they are Christians. As a charity post. This is not content. It is crazy. It is barbaric. It is heinous. America, we need to now. Israeli, we need to now. G7, G20, we need the war to come. Nigeria is bleeding. Nigeria needs help. We cannot take it no more. Share this post. Jagaba, you need to resign. Okpabio, you need to resign. Give us referendum. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Give us we cannot take this anymore. Anytime we wake up in our country, it is death. Inspector of police in Zamfara. 5 soldiers in Zamfara. How many days ago here, so they invaded the army barrack. Army barrack. If bandit terrorists can attack the bandit, can attack the army barrack, what is left for ordinary man in society?
What's left for you?
What is left for us? Share the country. We need referendum. Guys, wake up. Wake up. We are sleeping. Everybody to rise to the occasion. We are sleeping.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Lot of voices coming up. Now, do you know that just yesterday, 177 Christians were kidnapped from churches, different churches. They were moving from church to church in Kaduna at the same time. The police was aware, the military was aware. They kidnapped 177 people. They are still moving with them in the bush now. While they came out, the state government started denying it. This propaganda of trying to make sure that Donald Trump does not know that there is Christian genocide, that the world does not know that there is Christian genocide, it continues. And we must be united against this propaganda. Come and listen to them. Listen to the eyewitnesses' account. They have the names of all the 177 people that were kidnapped just a few hours ago. 177 kidnapped from their churches. Okay? Now, watch this. And Nigeria government is denying it. They say it's not.
And the incident happened.
They are denying it. They are denying it. Can you believe that?
My candid advice is that we must not allow security issues to be politicized. Neither do we come to public space to make statements about security issues that do not help in healing wounds, but further make people to have more reason not to trust us. So I'm advising the police, I'm advising all those who have spoken to be careful. We want to win the trust of Nigeria. We want to win the confidence of Nigerians. I am not sure it's right for us to say things like this in public media. But for avoidance of doubt, if you listen to the local government chairman, he did tactically admit that there were bandits. But he just turned again, and he wasn't talking about kidnap. He talked about hospital. So that shows you that he wasn't really answering the question, because no one was saying someone was in the hospital. We are simply saying that people were in church and were kidnapped. He asked for something, and call him now and again and ask him. He asked that if we have the list. This morning, we have the list of 177 people with him. So we have the list. So let him tell the other one. We have the name of the church. We have the time the incident happened. The police also know that they have the report wired by them. So I'm not sure it is right for security issues to be politicized, because It's like you don't care about the life of the mother of somebody, the father of somebody, the son of somebody, the friend of somebody. I don't want to belong to that. As a pastor and as a Christian, I've said the day I start lying when it has to do with life of individual, I should just hand over my license and stop preaching. So this incident happened. All we want the security agencies to do is to go after them. But to come to the public and start denying, and I don't know who they were referring to as merchants. Sadly, we don't understand. Is it the community people who are merchants? Is it the current chairman of local government who is a merchant? Or are the stakeholders in that place who confirmed that this incident happened that are merchants? Because for us, we are just partners in progress wanting to help make sure things are done right. And we want to do it with truthfully. We want to do it with integrity. We don't want to join into the politics of lie. Sadly, this report had combination of party issue. I think you shouldn't even have another party speaking now. We're talking about Nigerians that we feel, we know have been taken away. Let's tell our security to go after them. We trust our governor. We appreciate the effort of the security agency in Kaduna State. In the last 1 week, they have actually helped us rescue some of our pastors, rescue even the wife of Venerable this. So we commend them, and we know they can also go after these people and rescue them. But I don't know the politics being played and the denials. This is quite sad. But whoever is asking for list, we have shown them the list. Let them tell us that list does not exist.
Just before we let you go, you know, when you talk about the history of insecurity and the distrust around official responses, I mean, a lot of people are expecting more from security officers and agencies to reassure citizens and worshippers that incidents are not just thoroughly being dismissed. So what would also be your counsel, you know, instead of going to the media, you know, extempore to just respond? Would you ask for a guided investigation, you know, prior to this kind of
and that's what we have advised them. I've spoken to almost all of them today, since yesterday to this morning, drawing their attention to the facts that are available, the evidence that are available. And I think we don't have any controversy or argument about the facts that are available. Whatever may have led to the reason why they deny, well, I can't interpret it, but I want to appeal to everybody. This governor is being loved by Kaduna State people. So please don't give people an impression as if something is wrong. The governor is trying. So nobody is accusing the governor. It's not the game about accusing the governor. It's the game about criminals coming to take our citizens. So let's go after them. But when you start playing game, you are not helping the leaders, you're not helping the governor, you're not helping the state, and we can't deny. You can't tell me 100 and something. Even if it's just 2 people, you can't just come publicly and deny that it never happened. Well, we can show you proofs with names and what it happened. And you also, as police, we have your signal that you give out to show people that this incident happened.
Police even gave us signal before. Then when the government, the political APC now came up, they now started denying it in Kaduna.
Please, I beg us in the name of God. Let's not play politics when lives are involved. Let's instead show that we are committed. This governor is trying, we applaud him. The security agents are trying, but in this matter, I think they didn't get it right. So please let them go to the drawing board and correct it and go after this criminal before they go too far with our people.
The words of Chairman Northern Christian Association of Nigeria, John Hayab. Let's not play politics when lives are involved. Thank you so much for joining us today.
We'll continue again.
Wish you all the best.
Let me see other updates that I have here. Then let me skip this. Yeah, I want you to listen to this. Very, very important.
Agents of development in this city. My findings, the Igbo man is one of the greatest agents of development in this nation. If you doubt it, take away their investments from every state in Nigeria and then tell me what is left. In every part of Nigeria, you will find their presence, their businesses, their hard work, their contribution to growth. Yet these same people said they want to leave because of the injustice constantly done to them. How can a government negotiate with terrorists, one of the most dangerous in the world, but hold a man who never carried a gun, only spoke against injustice? And yet many who go to church every Sunday support this oppression simply because he is from the Igbo tribe. Most of you who hate the Igbos have never been treated badly by an Igbo person. You hate them because of what you were told, not what you experienced. Igbo leaders are busy playing politics. Igbo politicians You are a disgrace to your land. Greed and selfishness have made you silent while your brother suffers in detention. Do you?
Are you hearing that? Igbo leaders, you are a disgrace. This man speaking is not an Igbo man. Oh. Okay, let's go up for more updates. Let's go up for more updates. Let's see more updates. Now, this update will shock you. It is a very quick one. This man is in Morocco. Listen to him very carefully so that you understand what the British monarchy and the globalists have turned Britain into and are trying to turn the world into, and they do not care about whatever is happening to Christians in Nigeria. Because in Morocco, you can go into a supermarket and buy pork, buy what do you call it, bacon, and even speak about it on the street. But on the streets of London, where people are gathered, you cannot boldly say anything about pork or about bacon. You will be arrested. In London, watch this 1 minute clip and understand. Ask yourself, what is the agenda of King Charles or these Buckingham Palace terrorists in London? What is their agenda? The agenda they have over Biafran people, that they want to sacrifice Biafra to Islamic Fulani, is the same agenda they have over you British people. In England, wake up, smell the coffee. We must be united against this evil propaganda. It's a global propaganda, and we must be united against it. Now, listen to this. It will shock you. You will wonder and say, why? In Morocco, it is allowed, but in England, a supposedly democratic country, it is not allowed. Listen to this.
This is Morocco, an Islamic country, and it's here where I can buy pork bacon in supermarkets, served to me by Moroccans. I love bacon. I can say that in this Muslim country without fear of being arrested. However, in the UK,
we want bacon! To be honest, we're talking to all your for saying he likes bacon.
How can you arrest him for saying he likes bacon?
You're not allowed to say you like bacon, but he's around here, lad. Can you explain that to me, please?
Yeah, so it's anything that might be perceived to be racially abusive.
Mate, listen, a full English breakfast, what does that consist of?
so if you live in the UK and you want to be able to say nice things about pork, then maybe you should consider moving to an Islamic country. This is Morocco.
Watch it again in case you did not understand. This young boy comes where the police are, just where other people are gathered. He just said, I love bacon. The police arrested him in England. But in Morocco, this man is on the street saying, I love bacon. And he can go and buy it. Nobody's arresting him. But in England, you can't do it. They will arrest you. The question I'm asking, why is Keir Starmer still in the office as Prime Minister? If it were before, any little pressure on PM of England, they will resign. But this one, because of the Islamic agenda, he cannot resign. They are pushing him to make sure they establish Islamic rule in England. England is already an Islamic state. I'm telling you. Watch this one more minute, and then you will understand it better. Watch it. You see, this is Morocco, and then compare to England.
This is Morocco, an Islamic country, and it's here where I can buy pork bacon in supermarkets, served to me by Moroccans. I love bacon. I can say that in this Muslim country without fear of being arrested. However, in the UK,
we want bacon! To be honest, we're talking to all your for saying he likes bacon.
How can you arrest him for saying he likes bacon?
You're not allowed to say you like bacon, but he's around here, lad. Can you explain that to me, please?
Yeah, so it's anything that might be perceived to be racially abusive.
Mate, listen, a full English breakfast, what does that consist of?
so if you live in the UK and you want to be able to say nice things about pork, then maybe you should consider moving to an Islamic country. This is Morocco, an Islamic...
Enough. Let's get another update. Oh my God. You people, you are going to be shocked what is happening in our world today. Now, this video is one video that I recommend that everybody, if you are a Biafran, this congressman is the only congressman I saw in the Congress that took the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu personal. He took it personal by reminding the world about, the injustice meted on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This particular congressman is one man that he was not instigated by Ogenkere or Elias Jarasolis that are claiming that they are part of Washington, D.C., all those nonsense, that they are lying to you. This is by reason of a long-time awareness being created by Biafrans, by Mazi Simon Ekpa, by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and by his lovers. You understand? And then we must continue to share this video so that everyone will know, and Donald J. Trump must know, that their attention must be drawn to the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Very, very important. I know you have watched this video before. Please, let's watch it again. Thank you very much. Let's watch it again.
We are joined by the former chairman of the Africa Subcommittee, who is now over at the Energy and Commerce Committee, John James, and I want to thank him. February of 2024, he had a very important hearing on Nigeria and other advocacy throughout that time. So the floor is yours.
Mr. Chairman, thank you so much for your personal invitation, for your leadership, and for your friendship. I'm honored to be back. Psalms 96:14 asks, "Who will rise up for me against the wicked? Who will take a stand for me against evildoers?" Nigeria is facing one of the gravest religious freedom crises in the world. As the former chairman of the House Foreign Affairs Committee on Africa, I have visited and have seen firsthand the direness of the conditions in what is now the deadliest place on earth to be a Christian. They are targeted, displaced, and killed simply for their faith. The ancient plea, "Is there no help for the widow's son?" still echoes today. Since 2019, nearly 17,000 Christians have been killed. In the first 7 months of this year alone, hundreds more were murdered. On June 13th, during the Yellowwater massacre, more than 280 Christians were slaughtered in a single day. These are not isolated tragedies, but a sustained pattern of religiously motivated violence, often ignored or even enabled by the Nigerian government. Extremist groups like Boko Haram, Fulani militants, and ISIS West Africa attack often without any meaningful intervention from authorities. The lack of response has created an atmosphere of impunity where Christians continue to live in constant threat and fear. The United States has previously recognized this crisis. President Trump not only designated Nigeria as a country of particular concern during his first term, but redesignated it again in his second term after President Biden inexplicably removed that designation. Religious persecution is tied to political repression and weakening institutions in Nigeria. Example, the detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a clear example. In 2022, Nigeria's Court of Appeal struck down the charges against him and ordered his release. The UN Working Group on Arbitrary Detention has also called for his unconditional release. Yet he remains in solitary confinement, in deteriorating health, and recently had to represent himself in court. Nigeria has signaled that the law is optional and targeting Christians is fair game. Just hours ago this morning, despite the pleas and cries of the Nigerian people and many Nigerian lawmakers, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on all charges. For fiscal year 2025, the U.S. has requested nearly $8 billion for sub-Saharan Africa. But when Americans see political prisoners, judicial defiance, and the slaughter of Christians, they understandably ask as they meet their own struggles, why should our tax dollars support governments that refuse to protect their own people? Is our aid aiding a genocide? Nigeria is a nation of tremendous potential, but that potential is being choked out by violent persecution of its Christian population. No country can build a stable future where churches are burned, believers are killed, and communities live in fear. The United States must stay engaged, and Nigeria must change course now. Mr. Pratt, a direct question. Do you believe, in your professional assessment, that the government of Nigeria has been infiltrated by jihadists?
I do not believe that the government of Nigeria has been infiltrated by jihadists.
Okay, because when you look at the selective enforcement of the rule of law,
that man that just answered that question now, you know that you will just know, look at his face, you will just know that he has been bought, paid by the Fulani terrorists. Those are some of the people that enhanced the $9 million propaganda lobbies. You understand? Nigeria government themselves know that they are infiltrated by terrorists. The NSA is a terrorist. The vice president is a terrorist sympathizer. And this white man in America say he does not know. He's all over the place.
One might question if there are any favoritism or looking the other way when groups are being specifically targeted, despite the fact, as my colleague Mr. Moore mentioned, not enforcing the rule of law with regard to weapons. My next question: how has the Nigerian government reacted since President Trump's country of particular concern designation announcement?
Okay.
They have taken the designation very seriously. There is a senior delegation here now. They will meet with the most senior officials of the U.S. government this week. And we have already demarched the government in Abuja and here in Washington on the action plan. And I can say that the results so far have been positive in terms of cooperation.
The Nigerian government needs to do more to address this issue themselves, but what measures are being taken to assist Nigeria to increase its focus on persecution, particularly in the Middle Belt?
Yes.
Fake people, they gathered there. Ask that bastard lobbyist criminal. Ask him now. Ask him. Are you aware that Nigeria is denying 177 people that were kidnapped just over this weekend in Kaduna? Are you aware? Are you aware that even let me bring you another update, a very quick one by English Alhaji. Watch this English Alhaji. In Katsina, do you people yesterday in Katsina, where Nigeria government have already signed a peace deal with terrorists. 2 times they have signed peace deal with terrorists in Katsina. Just yesterday on the 19th, no, the first day 19th, terrorists invaded that place and all the communities have scampered for their lives. All the communities have scampered. Listen to this from English Alhaji. This is the only man that is exposing them in the north, and they keep chasing him. They don't even try to get his whereabouts. It's difficult for them. The last time we checked, in his place where he's staying, they got into that place, scatter his house. They didn't find him because there are people in the army that are giving this young man information and intel about all these terrorists. For you to know that the Nigerian government and the Nigerian army are fully infiltrated by terrorists. Listen to English Alhaji.
Nigerians. So yesterday night, around 11 p.m., yesterday's date, the 19th of January 2026. They don't go tell you. Hey. Nigeria Federal Government of Bandit Media will not tell you. English Alhaji.
And I love the way he calls them Nigeria Federal Government of Bandits. Nigeria Federal Government of Bandits will not tell you.
2026. They don't go tell you. Hey. Nigeria Federal Government of Bandit Media will not tell you. English Alhaji will tell you. Don't worry, I got your back. I told you guys. Even they hide them, the English Alhaji, they bring them out. Terrorists, aka bandit, they stormed Gidan Seriki, Tuge Ward in Musawa, local government area of Katsina State. Go do verification. 11 p.m. These guys came in numbers. Bro, come see as bullets they fly. Come see as bullets they fly. Despite that community having peace deal with this bandit. Governor Umaru Diko, Nagiamaka, Zendika Kiransinanka, Nideke, I will be calling your name. The governor of Katsina State, the first governor in history to want to pardon terrorists for killing his people.
The first governor in history to pardon terrorists for killing his people. The governor of Katsina State.
History. To want to pardon terrorists for killing his people. But instead we go for people that are voicing out for the people. They came there. Bullets were flying. 20 persons were kidnapped last night. They're not going to tell on. As I'm talking to you right now, villagers are sleeping in the forest. They don't leave their homes this morning. They have run away from their homes. Go do verification. When I tell you to go do. Bro, and they give you time, and they give you dates, and they give you village, and they give you local government, and they give you the governor name, Umar Diko. The most foolish governor, Umar Diko. That be the governor. Very foolish human being. I know they fear them. I tell them, I say, now me versus them. This is the part I choose. Bro, we can't, everybody cannot keep quiet now. We all cannot be scared to die. We all cannot be scared to die. See what they did yesterday in Tuge. See what they did there. Bullets were flying. 20 innocent Nigerians were kidnapped. This morning, the villagers have run into the bush. Some of them, nowhere to, as everybody don't scatter. And still, the foolish governor called Umar Diko get go they see court order to free bandits, to free terrorists in the name of peace deal. The same community that they attack, this same Gideon Sariki where they attack, don't get 2 previous peace deal. Yet the same thing will happen.
So they had 2 previous peace deal, and the terrorists still came to kidnap them. So what does it mean? Your peace deal does not save you. You cannot make peace with the devil. They made peace with the devil even 2 times. Yet they were, ransacked, kidnapped, and murdered.
The attack don't get 2 previous peace deal. Yet the same thing will happen. Nigerians, you know the story. If they be hide them, and they bring them out, they will not tell you, but I will tell you. I did active.
Thank you, English Alahaji. So as that congressman that is there telling you that he is that Nigeria are doing something, they are trying. Now this is what Islam is. This one, the invasion is real. Look at this. This invasion news. Very briefly, listen to this and listen to this very, fantastic and truthful analysis of what these murderous invaders are doing. They love to go into Christian nations. The question is, why are they not being accepted in Saudi Arabia, in other Arab nations? Why are they going to Christian nations? And you see the leftist media, just like the Janjaweed media of Nigeria, try to defend them. But this lady brought it to the face of this other leftist media lady, in England, and she couldn't answer the question. Now watch this very quickly.
Islam is so fantastic. Why do Muslims always flee to Christian countries? Why not?
If Islam is so fantastic, why do Muslims always flee to Christian countries? Why? Why not go to Saudi Arabia? Why? If Islam is so fantastic, Saudi Arabia is a Muslim nation. You know what? Iraq is a Muslim nation. Oman, Yemen, Muslim nations. Qatar, UAE. Why are they not fleeing to those places? Why are they fleeing to Christian nations?
Islam is so fantastic. Why do Muslims always flee to Christian countries? Why not go to Saudi or another Muslim country?
Well, because Saudi Arabia actively prevents their Muslim neighbors from going there. And
you see, the only answer this bastard, foolish, shameless, white envelope journalist is saying, he says because in Saudi Arabia, prevent their neighbors from coming in. Saudi Arabia prevent their neighbors from coming in. But now, these Christian nations that these people run into, they allow them to come in. But when they now come in, they want to change that Christian nation. That allow them to come in and practice their religion freely in the Christian nation. They want to change them and force them to become Islamic. How terrible this is. Started from the top so you understand.
Islam is so fantastic. Why do Muslims always flee to Christian countries? Why not go to Saudi or another Muslim country?
Well, because Saudi Arabia actively prevents their Muslim neighbors from going there. And the UK government or the US...
But why does Saudi prevent migrants going there?
Look, I'm not an ambassador for the Saudi government.
Isn't it because Christians...
They asked her a question. Why do they prevent them? Do you know the only answer she got? I am not the Saudi ambassador. I don't know. No, we know. We know the reason why. Now listen to the answer she was given.
Islam is so fantastic. Why do Muslims always flee to Christian countries? Why not go to Saudi or another Muslim country?
Well, because Saudi Arabia actively prevents their Muslim neighbors from going there. And the UK government or the US...
But why does Saudi prevent migrants going there?
Look, I'm not an ambassador for the Saudi government.
Isn't it because Christian lands are free and tolerant and open? And isn't that the very thing that Muslims try and change when they arrive in our country? Why not go to Saudi? Why not go to another country where
because when you have
Muslim
a kid,
faith is practiced?
Now, you allow them to
Islam.
come in, and the first thing they want to change is your faith, your Christian faith. The same Christian country that allowed them, they come in, and then they want to change you to become a Muslim. But their own Muslim neighbors did not allow them. They didn't take them. They just want to come and change you to become Islamic. Is this not absurd? Is this not unbelievable? I'm going to leave it here, my people. Please share this and let us know. Let everyone in this world know that there is a need for us to be united. United in countering this evil, demonic propaganda of trying to cover up, lie, and deceive everyone that these people are peaceful people and that they can, you can allow them, but they don't want to cohabit with you. They want to control you. Wait, there's one video I need to play. I know I don't have much time, but even if this is the only video I will play today, I need to do it. Now, I want you to see this. Just see this. Very, very important. I'm not going to analyze. I just want you to listen to it. Somebody is calling. The phone is not ringing out here. Why? Okay, fine. Hello, fine.
Yeah, Pastor.
Ndewo. Ndewo, fine. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Go ahead, Mazi.
Good afternoon from my side.
Ndewo.
Yeah. Good afternoon from my side.
Ndewo.
Yeah. Pastor Bangam, you see, every prophecy that Mazen Namnekano speak must surely come to pass. That's number one.
Of course.
Mazen Namnekano told you that before Biafra will come,
Arabs,
that God is going to shake the whole world.
Yeah.
That they may feel his presence and know that he is the one who gives us this freedom. I want you to know one thing now, that UK is not angry with America because of maybe this place in which country that America want to take, that's Greenland.
Greenland, yeah.
No, that is not their anger. Their anger is because they know that the US will be the part of breakup of Nigeria. The main empire of Britain is Nigeria. That is one thing people do not know.
Yes.
The main empire of Britain
is Nigeria.
The only scared of Britain in this life is not any other country that colonized. It's Nigeria. That is one thing people do not understand. Look at Chevron, look at all Egypt, look at all these multinational companies. Most of them are owned by British. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So they are scared of Nigeria breakup. That's what they are scared of. And they know that the prophecy must surely come to pass.
Yeah. Which
the prophecy of Mazen Namkan. And Britain, God will destroy Britain, as Mazen Namkan said. Imagine, see, this question that this lady is, how can someone go to another man's country? You come to my house, then you want to change my house into your own house to become your house. My own house that I welcomed you inside. Then you now come into my house. You now want to colonize everything that is in my house to become your own, to follow your rule and the law in my own house. That's exactly the question of that woman asking that stupid journalist.
Yes.
Do you understand? You go to another man's country, then you want to change the constitution and the law of that man that allow you to come in and give him another law, your own law, a stranger to come and give me. That is exactly what is going on in Nigeria.
Yeah. No.
Understand? But I find it difficult. It's a very shameful thing, Like what that man of God said. Igbo politicians are disgrace.
Yes.
They are disgrace. They should be ashamed of themselves.
I'm telling you.
It's okay. Just write on, my brother.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. All right, my time is completely up because I need to go get something before I get into work. But this 1 minute, I must play this video. Just for 1 minute, listen to it and make sense out of it. Just open your ear. I won't repeat it again. But very important message from this man that you need to listen to.
The Persians conquered Egypt, but they left Egypt Egyptian. The Arab Muslims conquered Egypt and turned Egyptians into Arabs. If you've ever wondered what's the difference between conquest and colonialism, just ask an Egyptian. Our country was conquered by both, the Persians and the Arab Muslims. But there's a huge difference between what the Persians did and what the Arabs did. The Persians didn't impose their religion upon us. The Persians didn't try to replace our language with their language. The Persians didn't bring a bunch of their people to replace our people. Yes, ancient Persia did collect taxes, but they were imperial. They weren't based on the religious identity of people. The Arab Muslims brought in their settler elite from the Arabian Peninsula to settle in Egypt. They replaced our civilization with their civilization. They Arabized us. They Islamized us. They confiscated Coptic churches. They coerced Christians into converting. And they even cut out our tongues for speaking Coptic. If Persia conquered Egypt but left us Egyptian, and the Arab Muslims conquered Egypt and turned us into Arabs, then one was an empire and the other was colonialism. The bottom line, the Persians actually preserved indigenous Egyptian culture, whereas the Arab Muslims tried to destroy it.
I don't know. I really wish to talk about this, but I want to believe that you understand that the Arabs are another colonialist. Another colonialist. The Persians conquered Egypt, but they didn't turn Egypt into Persians to believe in their own religion. But the Arab came over and forced Egypt to become Arab. Egypt was a Coptic nation, a Coptic, or they had their own kind of Christian religion. But when Arab conquered them, they turned them into Arab. Anywhere Arab go, they want to turn you around to believe them. They are the only one that are doing that. Christianity do not force you to believe. They force you to believe their own religion. Only Arab does that. So now use your tongue and count on it and know what's going on in Nigeria, and we need to stop it. That's what Mazin Nambeganu is against. That's what I am against. That's what Simon Akpa is against. And that's what we all must be united against. That is the propaganda Britain is pushing to allow Arab colonization. Their own colonization ended. Britain colonized. Now they want Arab to help them to finish off the colonization. There are mad people everywhere. I am Vam Vam Vam. Have a wonderful day, my people. Airborne. That video, in case you want to watch it again and again and understand, I shared it on my Twitter handle. Go and watch it and have a wonderful day.